And to Charles's point where he says, I think, Charles, you're exhausted sometimes from trying to educate people or pull people up or show them why they may have biases or whatever. I mean, that was a difficult exchange with Joe Walsh, but sometimes I welcome that, but I can understand how you can get tired of it.
But can I just say something about Joe Walsh? I mean, one of the things I thought was particularly disgusting about his appearance was that he starts the clock running for when America goes to hell at Ferguson and what President Obama said about Ferguson. But he insulted the President of the United States. He stood up on the House floor and said and screamed out, "You lie," to the President of the United States within the first 6 months of him being in office. I would say that's when America started going off the rails. If you want to start trying to, if words matter and conduct matters, having an unprecedented show of disrespect to a sitting president within the first 6 months. He hadn't said anything about Ferguson or Trayvon or anybody, and so I thought it was particularly galling to hear that from him. And I think that we have to recognize that there's a certain section of people in the country that are just not willing to be self-critical at all. It's amazing to me. I was very proud, actually, of the mother who said, "I'm not going to forgive today." In Charleston, you had all those black people shot up, and the first thing they said is, "We forgive," and everybody just praised them for being forgiving. We never had the conversation about this new rise of racist, violent groups. She said, "I'm not going to forgive," and she refused to play into that role, and I thought that was very, very good.